This past December 31st, 6 Roanoke Catholic students hopped on a plane and headed to St. John, a U.S. Virgin Island located in the Caribbean.
St. John is a U.S. Virgin Island. It's in the Caribbean. It's to the southeast of Puerto Rico.
It's like in a chain of volcanic islands.
Yeah.
These 6 students are a part of a National Parks class taught by Mr. Sweeney. Since the beginning of the year, they have been preparing for this trip.
We went to class every morning at 7:30 in the morning. We read a book about the slavery, about the plantations that they had there because they're really known for their sugar plantations. We visited some old ruins, which was really cool. We spent a whole day doing that and turned it into a 10-mile hike, which was the best day that we had.
Some students were more excited about their rented Jeeps.
We rented out 2 Jeeps from the airport. One 2019 at the time. It had 7 miles on it when we got from the dealership, and then we rented out another relatively old one. They were both very dependable. Even though the island is a territory of the United States, they still do drive on the other side of the road from where we drive in the States.
However, due to the hurricane in 2017, St. John has a lot of hurricane damage, which they are still trying to recover from.
After the hurricane, the roads were kind of destroyed and they were in bad conditions.
Well, I'd never been there before, but you could see a lot of hurricane damage, especially in the mangrove areas. A lot of the trees were just destroyed and dead. And then when we went snorkeling, you could still see a lot of broken coral pieces.
I did notice that there's this one area when I went there for my first time. This one area we snorkeled that was really, really beautiful. And after the hurricane, it was still really pretty, but there wasn't as much stuff there as last time, I guess.
With this, students also said the island itself was very poor.
So in St. John, a lot of the food is really expensive. There's a bag of trail mix for $16. So it's very expensive because all the food has to be shipped to the island because they don't grow anything or make anything. And also the housing's really expensive because it's a tropical island and a lot of people want to live there. It's very beautiful, but it's also very poor.
Through it all, students still had a great time. Here are some of their favorite moments.
The sunrise hike, the first official day that we were there, where there was no light outside. The moon was not a full moon, so we had our little flashlights.
We did is we went night snorkeling, which is as scary as it sounds, but it was really interesting and it was a lot of fun, especially to see the difference and the different animals that are there in the morning versus those that are there at night.
Favorite parts personally was our hike to this beach called Blue Cobblestone. It was a really rocky beach.
Just my favorite part about the trip was just all the inside jokes that we have now. There were raspberry Pop-Tarts there and they were great.